One breaks the cards, one breaks the bank, one shields for tops, one tells them they stink. When they come together, they entertain, but when they enter breaks, here comes the pain. Every week on Sunday, you don't want to miss. You can buy whatever spot, just stay away from dumb and tiff. SourFace, 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 in your face with the wrestling card taste. Sour and baby face, make SourFace, a podcast about wrestling cards.
Yo, it's Babyface here. My boy Sour. Welcome to episode 9 of SourFace, a wrestling card podcast. I don't know if you just saw that I almost just aspirated and passed away during the intro.
What happened?
Just water went down the wrong pipe. It's bad. I recovered though. We're here. We're live.
Baby's first bottle.
There you go. That was it. Wow. That was a close one. That could have been a really bad start to this one.
Would have been a good episode.
Yeah, it would have been a really good episode.
I mean, you only have 2 more days till TJ kills you anyway. So.
Oh my God. Yeah. 2 more days. Tuesday. I actually might not go, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think I really messed that one up. But here we are, episode 9.
Episode 9. 9 weeks of this shit, bro.
9 weeks of this shit. Just talking about wrestling cards. Going strong. Loving it. But let's just get right into SourFacePod.com. Let's get the plug out of the way so then we can get into the speeches here. I think we're due for a new tee. What do you think?
I mean, sure.
Let's do it. I'm still loving this Beavis and Butthead tee. I'm going to wear it actually Thursday to Fanatics Fest. Are we going to be matching?
We'll see.
Ooh, a little match action.
We'll see.
If you guys don't have it, they shipped out this week, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yep, they're all out.
They're all out. So if you guys do want to pick one of these up or just a regular logo, just go to SourFacePod.com and let's get right into the news. Pretty big news with Mania patches. Just one Mania patch, but I would say it was number 4-ish, right? Top 4, top 5
Of
the
what?
remaining.
1, 2. Yeah.
Hendry has a shot.
Yeah. No, fuck Joe Hendry.
I mean, Styles maybe, LA Knight maybe, but
nah, I would say she was in the top 4.
Okay, yeah, we could definitely say that. We'll get into the sale of this because it was pulled and sold within the week. It actually got pulled like 10 minutes after we got off.
I think it was the day after, but
okay.
Yeah,
it usually goes down that way, but yeah, it was pulled and sold. Sold to my boy Austin. Congratulations to him. High sale, which is good. We love a high sale, and it just makes the list a lot smaller. So how much juice do you think royalty has now? Does this kill royalty a little bit?
No.
Or no, I don't think so, right?
No. Everyone, you know what everyone's after.
Yeah, it's
just an appetizer.
Yeah. It was a nice appetizer though. Just talking about the sale. If you guys don't know the sale, we'll get into it later. But hey man, like solid price for a solid card, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I expected Tiffany to go for around.
Yeah.
Maybe it may be worth more, but that's what I expected it to sell for, so that someone could flip it later. But we could have this discussion later, I guess.
Yeah,
I
I know
was
where
having
you're. I know where you're going with this, to be honest with you, and it's like something I want to talk about quickly before we get into like the bigger conversation. Was what's the logic? Is Bianca Belair just she has that cult following? I mean, she is. You could argue a top 10, right? Ish, right? Or
I
teeter
did
tottering.
argue it. I did argue it.
You did.
In a group chat, we had a discussion that said Charlotte and Becky should sell for higher than Tiffany because they are easily top 10 women of all time.
Easily.
But their market dictates otherwise.
Charlotte is just Becky.
Tiffany's market is consistently higher than Bianca's and Charlotte's, unless it's like one of one flawless stuff. Like their high end stuff is always going to sell high end, but the normal everyday cards, like the out of fives, the out of tens, whatever, Tiffany is consistently selling higher than Charlotte and Becky all fucking day.
Yeah, it is weird. It's just like it comes down to the point, and like I don't want to say it in bad terms, but it's just like who wants this card more? And it comes down to how many people collect this person. You know, if there's one person that collects her, you get a decent price. Now, if we're getting 4 to 5 big collectors in there, that's where they really start fighting for it. Yeah, but we have something in chat that she might have the greatest comeback ever after the baby. To be honest with you, and I would love to get your point. We'll get into wrestling here. I am just not the biggest fan of Belair. She has the accomplishments, she has the manias. It's just like she's not my cup of tea.
I mean, I just she had the machine behind her.
For sure she did for a while.
So it's like she was destined to not fail. Like she couldn't fail. It was like Roman Reigns. Like they were gonna keep trying until it hit. But
Yeah.
she did have a good run in NXT. When she came on the main roster, like it was she breathed new life into the women's division.
Mhm.
I just think as a face, she's a little stale, and I would like to see her go heel.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, I remember that heel turn with Naomi and Jade and all that stuff. But yeah, we haven't seen much of her after that. It's just like I love to get your takes on this because Tiffany is your bread and butter, and I would say she's in this realm, you know. But it's crazy. This sale that we're going to talk about is just it's a wild sale.
I think she's in Tiffany's realm just because she hasn't been seen in a while. But when she is on TV, Triple H does everything he can to make her a top focus, where he doesn't do that with Tiffany.
Yeah,
but
and that's it. Go on.
Does that translate to cards is the question.
Right. And it's something I think about where we don't have this actual regular season as sports does, and it's all predetermined and dictated. So, but we don't see it translate to the market really. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just like hype in and out. It's very in and out hype. And I don't know. We'll get more into it with your sour take. We already know what it is, but regardless. All right, let's get into the top 5 sales. She is obviously number 1, but we're gonna go with number 5, and it's probably the biggest Pluto sale we'll see. We actually got caught red-handed here, right? We've been talking so much crap about Plutos.
We said Cody selling for $1,500 probably be the highest sale.
Yeah, and we actually just got caught with our tail between our legs here. This sold for $2,500.
Okay. Playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Do you think? First of all, do you know the person who bought it for $2,500?
No.
Okay. So, do you think this card is actually worth $2,500, or the person who bought it was losing more than $2,500 trying to chase John Cena Pluto in breaks and just said, "Let me just get it now, so I don't have to enter breaks anymore"?
Yeah, so it's something I thought about, but you can't use the logic because that sort of kind of dictates the market.
So basically, for cards, you can't use logic, is what you're saying.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it's just pure desperation. Is how bad do you want it? It really is. How bad do you want to complete? This is clearly the only card he needed. You do not spend $2,500 on a Pluto if you're 2 away, 3 away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just if you're going to end up spending $4,000 chasing it, why wouldn't you spend $2,500 just getting it?
Yeah, because you can get other things, and you could maybe snag a 101. You could snag some autos in there. It's not just you're just chasing the Pluto. I get what you're saying.
If you're paying $2,500, you're chasing the Pluto.
Yeah, that's the best logic ever to use. Like, hey, let's never get into a break, and let's just save this money that we would have spent on breaks and just buy the card when it comes out.
Bitch.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's sort of kind of the logic, but everybody says it. We all say it.
Nah,
but then first
gamble.
When release day comes out, it's just like, hey, F that.
The gamble is
it's not gambling. It's not
is a drug.
It's not gambling. Next, shout out my man Sam. Hit this beauty, bought this beauty, Showstoppers 101. And listen, I'm a fan of Finest. I know people don't say, oh, Finest is so gross. I just love the all over gold vinyl here. It's a nice card for $3K. Rhea Ripley 1 of 1. You take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nothing more to say about it. It's just a beautiful card. The all over gold vinyl, cool insert. I mean, I enjoyed Finest, and it's just another one added to his massive Rhea collection. So shout out Sam. This is a nice one for $3K. Next, something I want to get your point on. Roxanne 1 of 1. We haven't seen the push yet. Is the push coming to where you could justify spending $3,250 on a super auto non-inscribed?
They're 100% teasing it every single week.
Oh, for sure. They've been teasing it for a year now.
But I feel like they're pushing the button for real now. Like, you could see the tension with her and Liv. I really think she is the #1 top contender for the Money in the Bank this year.
Has to be.
I don't like how they kicked her out of the King of the Ring tournament first round, but I just think it's setting her up for Money in the Bank. So I would say that. So if Rhea 1 of 1s, that Showstopper is selling for $3K, paying $3K for this is probably not the smartest move, because like this is gonna, as soon as something new comes out, this is gonna be like Finest in a year. So it's like, if Rhea's selling for $3, does Roxanne ever moon Rhea? I don't think so.
Right. It is an auto, but it's just like it's not a crazy I did love the solar flare. Don't get me wrong. That's a beautiful.
No, it's one of the best looking cards in the set. It's just a matter of like, you have to put it in perspective. Like Rhea's out of 5 Marks of Champions only sold for $2,700, I think.
Yeah. You take the Marks of Champions over this card any day out of 5. I believe, in my personal opinion.
Like anybody's going to take a Rhea auto over a Roxanne auto, period.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you really want to be paying more for a Roxanne than Rhea's going for? Like, I don't think that is the smartest investment.
Yeah. It's just like, we did see a little bit of bump in our market. Maybe when we see actual that she does win Money in the Bank, we see a little bit of a rise, which maybe you can get rid of it for maybe a touch more, you know what I mean? But I think it's a risky buy. But hey, listen, like, you got to risk it for the biscuit. So I don't mind it. You got it, get it, whatever. Now, let's talk about her. 1 of 1, Papa Darsha, whatever the hell you're called, color match, Tiffy auto, ugly auto. But this went for $4,500. Let's go.
I mean, when you say ugly auto, that's her auto. It's like that's
a lazy auto, bro.
I mean, that's pretty standard for what she does. Like, yeah, sometimes she'll do her full name, sometimes she'll do an inscription, but that's pretty standard of what she does. I mean, look at Carmelo Hayes's. Like, that's 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, it's a 4th grader stuff.
So like, if it's someone's auto, it's someone's auto. It just is what it is. But $4,500, I think, is a solid price for this. I mean,
say color match, please, one time.
No, I'm not. That absolutely means nothing.
You don't think the pink on pink does a little bit for this card?
Coincidence.
Oh my god!
Everyone's is pink.
Oh, that is true, but she's wearing sick pink gear.
No, it's a fucking coincidence. It means nothing. They didn't pay an extra $1,000 because it was a color match. It just happens to be a color match. Who gives a shit?
I love it. I think the pink on pink, Tiffy Stratton.
Oh,
I love it.
It's a bookend too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yo, personally, I think I had a conversation with someone. Remember when the out of threes came out for Finest?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more rare to get the 2 out of 3 at that point, right? Because there's 2 bookends. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Whatever. Regardless, we'll go past that.
You
It's
want
just
to use that autistic logic, sure.
that was just a really dumb thought in the middle of the night. I was like, hey, the 2 out of 3 is more rare than the 1 out of 3, 3 out of 3. Also first on print, someone says, wow, yeah, didn't put that together. Yeah.
First on print bookend, baby.
It is first on print bookend. eBay
1 of 1.
Yeah. All right. Next, the big boy of the week, the Bianca Belair WrestleMania patch, 1 of 1. It went for $29.5 thousand. Officially the second highest recorded sale of a WrestleMania patch, which I think it probably is the second highest unrecorded as well.
Yeah. 29.5. What do you think about that?
This is one you bring up this point a lot. If you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
This is the end game. This is an end game purchase, which when I know it's an end game purchase and you have it, that's your number. It is what it is. I know the situation that went down for this card. I don't want to really get much into it, but you got it. You got it. This is where the card is staying. It's not going anywhere else. I mean, so I don't mind it.
So if I heard correctly, the same person who got Jade has this.
Yes.
Okay. So that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a big Bianca Belair collector, a true collector. He said it to me since day one that he had a bounty on this, just about what he paid. So when the hype was a lot, higher.
Can we talk about bounty? I feel like we talked about it once before. People are not using the word bounty correctly.
Yes, we did talk about this. Yeah, but go on, elaborate.
Bounty is what you pay extra on top of the price that you're willing to pay. Bounty is what you pay the person that connects you to the card sale. So when you say bounty, you're not saying this is what I'm willing to pay. When you say bounty, like for the CM Punk one that was like $60,000 that you posted, you were really saying I'm going to pay $60,000 to the person who gets me this card.
It was 30, but yes, it's basically like
bumped up to 60, but but
you're putting it to a bounty hunter. Yes. Like, come get me this card, and this is
a bounty is paying the middleman that gets you to the card sale. So stop saying your end game price is the bounty because that's wrong. Just stop.
All right. So whatever it was, whatever the terminology is, I know he paid this because this is the end spot. So therefore, it is what it is.
Can we talk about how uneven the patches?
Oh my god, it's making me want to throw up right now.
Yikes!
Yeah. And there's a little crease, but again, it's just a 1 of 1, so it doesn't really matter, But I guess if you're stacking it up against the other ones, I know Andrews El Grande did an 8. I don't know if patch placement does anything for the grading.
It's not even the placement, but look at the window. There's so much like
white
the top
around it and
is
stuff.
So heavy.
Yeah. It is what it is. What are you going to do? But 29.5K, it's going to a home that's going to stay in forever. It's a recorded sale. It's a high recorded sale. I think it's a win-win for the hobby, for the patches, for everything. So great photo. I love that that attire. That was pretty awesome. And it is what it is. Great auto. It's fine. Congratulations to him. And that's really it on this. I mean, anything else or no?
I mean, we could talk about another crazy recorded sale.
Let's talk about another crazy recorded sale.
82,000 something.
83?
It was 82 and change.
The 1 of 1 Rock Stone Cold Steve Austin dual auto. I saw some weird graph that it was like top 10 wrestling card sales, but they count that Hogan a bunch of times. In my personal opinion, this is like a top 3 sale. Unbelievable card. Unbelievable. And it sold on Golden, right? For 83.
Yep.
So what do you think about that? I mean,
It was like 67 plus fees.
sure. So now, do you think that this card should have sold over the Rock Black Prism?
But let's backtrack for a second.
Okay.
How dare you besmirch Tiffany's auto and then say that Rock auto is good?
That Rock Auto is bad.
That Rock auto is probably the worst I've ever seen.
But Stone Cold's is really nice.
His is always really nice, though.
No.
Yes.
This one is an exceptionally nice one.
No. There are better ones, but that Rock auto is fucking garbage.
That's a lazy Rock Auto. Didn't they do? Was it the Rock and Triple H that did the double inscription, or was it this card that did the double inscription, or was that AI or something? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you remember that?
No.
All right, well, I'll bring it up on the Instagram or something. But yeah, this Rock Auto is pretty tough, man. Like no C, a dot for the O, a weak K.
It's terrible. I mean, all his autos are like that, but everyone just looks past it because it's the Rock. That's the problem.
Some of his autos are nice.
It's terrible.
But the thing I think about, we've talked about moments, and I think that's why this card goes so high. And I think personally it should have gone over the Black Prism.
Black Prism for sure.
Right? Because both of these dudes, they've held this card. They've signed this card. It's going to be the only one ever in
100%.
existence. So, like, they're never going to do this. If you do this again, please don't do this ever again.
Oh, they will.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, but this is the first time they've done it, and they've both held the card. They've both looked at this card and probably thought about the rivalry that they had. Arguably the 2 best of all time, still living. And I mean, for 84,000, if the market does make a shift, that card has to be the most expensive card.
I'm
personally,
sorry,
in my opinion.
But the way the Rock signed, I don't think he was thinking too much about it.
You think he was a little upset?
No, I just think he saw a card and he was like, all right, fuck this, and signed it and said, all right.
Damn.
The Rock's out. That's it.
It's just so cool that they both held the same card. I just want to know how. I would love to get the behind the scenes on how this card is transferred from one to the other or something like that. You know what I mean?
I'm sure someone, I mean, when this come out, it was 2025 Chrome?
2025 Chrome, yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
we haven't seen Austin, have we?
I mean, was it a redemption? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So then he probably signed it at Mania Vegas. He was there.
Sure.
No?
Who?
And then Rock was there.
Yes.
Was not at that one, but he was around.
Yeah.
Or for a card this big, maybe someone flew out to Austin.
Yeah.
And had him sign it.
I just love the logistics. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. And it honestly adds a bunch of value to these triples that are coming out in royalty, which are going to be super. There is one, what is it? It's like Triple H, Taker, and Austin or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That has to go over this, no?
Or
similar.
I think a little less. I think Rock.
Yeah.
I think Rock adds.
Yeah, the most. It's the biggest bang for your buck
value
with the
to
Rock.
It. Yeah.
I would say the Rock has the most valuable autos in all of wrestling cards right now.
Which is crazy because it's one of the worst.
It is crazy. It doesn't really have to be a good one. It's just like, it is weird too because he's like undeniably not the GOAT, but it's just how the market dictates him. He's the biggest star in all of like Hollywood and all that stuff. He's the biggest star ever to transcend into movies and stuff like that. Bigger than Cena.
And he continuously puts out terrible movies and terrible autos.
So
he's a bald fraud.
Oh my God. Dwayne The Rock, I hope you're not watching this.
I hope you are.
All right, so we might as well just go into the top hits of the week since we're here. We saw this terrible photo, but just another, like, I'm not sure who really hit this, but these cards are just getting hit in the most odd ways ever. I think I don't love either is that why some Garbage Pail Kids have all gold vinyl in the background, some don't, you know. We saw the Lyra
I
and
think
the
this one
Bianca.
does. It's just hard to tell because it's black.
Yeah, that could have been.
Like
Yeah, I guess that
I
is
see
it.
it a little bit.
I see they try to do it there. I'm not really, I mean, is anybody a fan of the Garbage Pail Kids design? Like, not really. I think it's super cool that it's live, obviously. I don't think it does anything crazy. I think it does around probably where Bianca's at, like the 8 to 9K range. Do you agree with that?
Maybe I feel like that's a little high for Bianca, but
Yeah, again, that was just going to Bianca. He knew he wanted to grab it.
yeah.
But Cena did 16, so I would say it's like half that, right?
Yeah, it's valid.
Yeah, like 6 to 8K. Still a really, really cool card. It's Liv. I mean, she has. We should just get into your take now since we're talking about Liv's market and
All
Liv
right.
having a weird, wild market because she is the hottest, besides Rhea, not hottest in looks, the hottest women's wrestler right now, right? Besides Rhea. Can we agree?
You said not looks?
No, look. Oh, I'm not talking about looks. Don't get me tripped up here, right?
Oh, what
We're
are you
live.
talking about?
We're talking about like popularity.
Okay.
So she is one of the hottest women's wrestlers.
Rhea would be 1A and she's 1B right now.
Right. So get into your sour take of the week, please.
But the market doesn't dictate that because like it doesn't follow that because like what did that 1 of 1 live sell for royalty?
34, 35, 36, something like that. 36, 100. It was the Pillars of Greatness, by the way, 1 of 1.
But it's like, okay, the Papa Tiff sold for 4.5, but Tiff is way lower on the card than Liv is. Liv is literally the champion, and she's no doubt the second most popular person on television. She has 6 segments of Raw where Tiffany can't even get on SmackDown and they have to give her the after exclusive segment. Like the card market, the wrestling card market makes absolutely no fucking sense. It's literally based on who you goon for more that week. Yeah. And people just goon more for Tiffany than Liv, and that's the reason her market is up. Granted, Tiffany's market is down from where it was last year still, and she's still consistently selling over Liv, which doesn't make sense to me. But yet, Liv is still higher priced in breaks than Tiffany.
Yeah.
So make it make sense.
I mean, we really agree that there's no logic in wrestling right now. I don't think there ever will be. You can't even say popularity. You can't say what's going on in ring segments. You can't say anything. It really comes down to who and how many people want this person and this card more. And that's really all it is. And there's no rhyme or reason to any of it. You occasionally get the Kendall Gray hype. You occasionally get, like, to be honest with you, has Tiffy peaked in the ring? There's an argument. Sure, there's an argument that she still has some upside, right?
No, I don't think she's peaked yet. I think once they let her turn heel again, she'll have another huge surge. It's just in wrestling cards, there are just no real stats to go over. Whereas in sports, you have stats. Like you're gonna want to buy the person with the most fucking rings or whatever.
Yeah.
Where in wrestling, it's literally a popularity contest, and it's based on who you connect to more. There's no rhyme or reason for it. Your favorite wrestler is Liv Morgan. You're gonna pay whatever you want for those Liv Morgan cards. That just is what it is. There's no logic to it at all.
Yeah. So, either change your PC. And honestly, it just made me think of a point. We are pretty blessed. We're like in the middle. Sports does have their up and downs and who's hot and who's not and rookie stuff. Imagine how many people spent money on Jason Dominguez or whoever that guy was, George Lombard or whoever it was. But imagine Disney collectors. Imagine the rhyme and reason of a fake auto from Olaf doing
Yeah,
Like, imagine that, dude.
that's insane to me. But also in sports, I mean, WWE has the luxury of if someone gets injured, their market doesn't really go down. But if you get injured in sports, you're fucking cooked.
Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Like, look at Bianca still selling for this amount of money. We haven't seen her
Yeah,
besides
like
WrestleMania in a year.
if you tear your Achilles in the NBA, your market is fucked.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like UFC and all that stuff. Like, but again, there's no rhyme or reason. There's trends. It's just like sneakers. You've done sneakers, you've done clothes. There's no rhyme or reason to that. It's just the hype at the moment. You grab it. Hopefully you do well with it. You try to dictate it, whatever it is.
Take it? What the
Dictate it. Oh my God, whatever.
bro?
Bro, it's late. It's Sunday. It's late. We have a
Yeah, it's
long
Love
week.
Island night, baby.
It's Love Island recap night. We're gonna do a whole segment after the show if you guys want to stick around for Love Island recap night. But yo, one thing I really wanted to talk about. It's a card that I previewed so early before Chrome even came out. And it's honestly, it was a big chase of mine, but then I was like, you know what? I can't really chase it. And it did come out this late in the game. Hopefully a friend of mine grabs it because I love this card. I think that this card, now we've talked about inscriptions, we've talked about moments. If CM Punk does a feud with Dom, in which is almost guaranteed, I would say, right?
I wouldn't say in the near future, but sure.
Yeah. How awesome is this freaking card, dude? I
Like,
mean, I personally think, we talk about the out of fives. The out of five, this does more than an out of five. I think that this has a chance to stack up against a 1-of-1 Superfractor auto with CM Punk if it wasn't inscribed. If the Superfractor was just normal, this has a chance to stack up to it, in my mind.
It depends on how you look at it. I look at inscriptions as 1-of-1s regardless of what the card is numbered. It doesn't make a difference. If it's inscribed, it's a 1-of-1.
Yeah.
So this is essentially a 1-of-1 regardless, because there might be 9 more, but they're not going to be inscribed like that. It is what it is. And
exactly.
as a person who PCs Dom and a person who does not like CM Punk, like, you still need to have this card.
Right. And
like,
I think I know
want this card.
I know I still really, really want this card, but like if it goes to someone who is trying to grab it, I'd be very happy. Big CM Punk collector, and I think it's just awesome. I would just love to hold it. I think it's freaking awesome. And if you guys are just listening, sorry, we're looking at a CM Punk 1 out of 10 Chrome auto that's inscribed Dom Mysterio is an idiot. And it was this is an early preview too before Chrome came out, and people lost their mind over this card. This was just super cool, and it just adds to Topps giving that amount of room for inscriptions and just having fun.
Did he ever make a video signing this card?
I don't know if I ever saw one or something like that, but I remember that he was in not a feud, but that was like his thing that he'd say.
Yeah, him and Dom always take shots at each other's in interviews and stuff. And
yes, exactly. Yeah. So
like that, like if he made a video signing this, it would up the value by a lot more.
For sure. 100%. And a thing I just thought about again is that I've been seeing Kevin Owens do it a lot. Obviously, we've all been seeing it, right? Ethan Page is hopping on it. I feel like Kevin Owens is super watered down. He was the one who really started this inscription, this crazy inscription shit.
But his inscriptions fell off.
They did, because there's just too many of them now. So, and I feel like they should be, I think Topps should limit it to out of 10s and up. You know what I mean? Like an out of 50 inscription. Sure. Is it a 1-of-1? Of course it is. But it's just like, it's getting too out of control now. What did I say?
I like the fact that Chelsea did one for every first number one of each numbered.
That's fair.
I think that is cool, because even if you get a 150 like I did, it makes it still feel special.
Sure. Yeah. Like, is it in the numbers of an out of 10? No. But sure, I do like it. What did I see that he did? Purple Rain is a good song or something like that. I forgot what he said.
Yeah, he does. They're not even that funny anymore. They're just like random.
Yeah, they are super random. And did you see I think Brando pulled it. He pulled an out of 2 Ivy Nile auto that wasn't signed.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was awesome.
Someone pulled a 150 at Live that wasn't signed.
All right. Yeah, I saw that too. That's pretty crazy. But all right, that's basically the top hits. And we have a big week coming up. I have a big week. You have a big week coming up. This is officially Fanatics Fest week. If TJ Marconi doesn't kill me on Tuesday, I'll be attending Fanatics Fest all 4 days at booth 561. Little shameless plug. You'll be there on Thursday.
I'll be there on Thursday.
Let's talk about what we're excited for, and then let's give tips out because you've been there, I've been there. If people don't really know, because I feel like wrestling cards at Fanatics Fest last year really like the doors were open there. That's when it really opened. Like you said, like you weren't expecting it to be that crazy. So I think this year is going to be
cards in general. Like I knew it was a card show going in, but like it was really like nuts and like super crowded, and you had to like really like wrestle your way into tables to see anything. I didn't like, I know from you that you bought a lot of wrestling cards, but just like skimming stuff, I didn't see a lot of wrestling. I saw like all sports. I feel like wrestling will be way more prevalent this year. But it's kind of especially Thursday, because they're already at like 92% capacity.
Thursday is going to be by far the craziest day.
It's going to be a madhouse.
Yeah.
So if you have meet and greets and you have autos, I would put precedence on those before you go upstairs, because certain people like Rhea the lines are going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy trying to get in. If it's your first time, just like be prepared to wait. And like me, if you have back-to-back signings and you think that you're going to run out of time, make sure you tell a worker and they'll try. Like last year, they were pretty cool about it. This year, I don't know what's going to happen because there's a lot more restrictions this year. They'll kind of like push you up so that you can get in and get out. But as far as cards, I would say carve out at least 2 hours out of your day to try to be up there and really look, because if wrestling compared to sports is literally a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, for sure. It's like you brought it up pretty good. Main priority, because the cards are out of control and inventory comes in, comes out. It's like you'll walk past a booth and you'll see something. You walk past it again, it's gone, and he has 6 more cards. Also, if you are selling cards, please come to our booth 561. We're buying all weekend. It's good cards. We're buying everything. So if you have stuff to just get rid of, bring it over. But like you said, 2 hours at least, because it is crazy. There's 2 different collector zones. There's one near WWE. There's one outside WWE. You really have to take your time because it is like a needle in a haystack. Besides my booth, not another plug, but we are the only WWE all collection booth there. So we're gonna have stuff from low end, high end, mid end, whatever. A couple cool things. But yeah, I would say 2 hours at least. Thursday's probably the roughest day, like, because if you're not in there to start making moves off the rip, because Thursday, that first hour is the most chaotic thing in the world. There's people just pushing, shoving, looking, and grabbing everything. So it's like, if you want to either get there first and do that, or just wait it out until like mid Thursday, late Thursday. If you're coming on the weekend, it's sort of more chill, but I think it's going to be awesome for wrestling cards. There's a bunch of things going on. I'm personally going to be breaking the Lids mystery pack with Ghostwright, which is super cool. I should have put like a little promo pic there. There's going to be a hat, a 3-pack of Ghostwright, and a scratch off, which is super cool. I think the hats are dope. The hats are signed too. So I think those are freaking super cool.
Your wrestling hats?
Wrestling. Did you see the Lids Ghostwright collab?
I heard of it, but I didn't see like what the hats actually were.
Oh, they're sick. There's 4 hats: Rey Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, John Cena, Roman Reigns.
I did see them.
So there's a base one, there's a base hat, and then there's a chase hat, which the chase hat signed. Same thing with the Ghostwrights. So you can get super rare Ghostwrights, and you get a scratch off to like you could win tickets to a PLE or Saturday Night's Main Event or something crazy.
That's cool.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be breaking that at the Ghostwright stage. But it really is just an awesome weekend. And if you are there, just please stop by, say hello. Got a question. Are you allowed to enter and exit the building? Yeah, you can. As long
as you have your lanyard already, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine. It's they're pretty strict, but they're not like that strict.
I will be up at the Babyface booth. If all goes well, with my autos and shit around 4:35 until like around 6. If you want to grab a pic with me and fuckface over here.
So
Um,
also at that time, we'll post it on our story. We're going to be giving away our dual autos. That's really what we did them for. We gave a couple away here and there, but yeah, if you're there, you just come up to us, say what's up. You're going to get a dual auto. Could be inscribed, could be not inscribed. I don't know, whatever. It's just going to be fun and free, and who cares? I wish we could do a SourFace pod live from Fanatics next year, maybe.
next year, maybe.
Fanatics, I know you're
doubt it.
watching.
I doubt it.
I doubt
I
it.
highly doubt it.
They'll take you out in cuffs, bro.
Bro, they might have to take me out in cuffs if they don't let me get my shit signed.
Yeah, seriously.
We're gonna have a problem.
No, I think they'll be all right. But yeah, man, I'm just super, super pumped. And we're still gonna have the pod live on Sunday.
Yes.
It might be a little later. We're gonna see what goes on. Here's a question: is it true that the cosmic white hole refractors are numbered around 50 each? Could be a very, yeah, that could definitely be a thing because every single wrestler has that case hit. So I'm sure, yeah, that's seems very valid. No.
Yeah, I can see it because it's what is it, 2 per case?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes 3,
I
sometimes
can see
1.
it. Maybe 60.
Yeah, the checklist
Around
is
there.
like 150, 180, something like that. So yeah, that makes valid sense. Well, you have custom SourFace mask in the works, JP.
In the works.
In
Yeah.
the works, actually. Starting
We're
today,
working on
we're
it.
in the works.
I mean, you can get this one on Amazon for $18 if you want. But
Really? It's an Amazon?
yeah, I mean, it's a real it's a Dos Caras mask, but it's just on Amazon. Like it's one of the cheap ones on Amazon for $18.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
guess
we're working on custom masks.
Yeah. Something we could get into. Let's keep it super light here. All right. We need to get in good graces from Topps. But what do you think of the Topps Plastic Gate? And if you guys don't know what's going on, Topps came out with a post that they will be sending out these mega boxes or whatever without the plastic for pre-sales to stop resellers from reselling it. I listen, please be nice. You're only getting, I'm cutting you off at 2 minutes for the segment, so go.
I mean, I just think it creates more problems than it solves. Yeah, you're taking off the plastic, but then you have the issue of maybe the FedEx guy is about to steal your packs. You have people resealing packs. People are just going to sell they're going to post the box inside of the shipping box that they've already resealed and say, oh, I never opened it. It's still sealed from blah, blah, blah. Like it just creates more problems. Like,
I get where they're going there, though. I get it.
It doesn't change anything, though. Bots are still going to bot. It doesn't matter. A lot of people who are botting these cards are not doing it to resell the boxes. They're doing it to get hits out of the boxes that are going to sell higher than the actual box.
Yeah. And a thing I really like, I understand where they're coming from. As a breaker, as someone who opens up a lot of these boxes, there is mapping sometimes with certain products. So like, for instance, Sapphire, the auto is always in the second pack from the top. It happened in Cactus as well. So that's something that if people get a hold of, that could be really, really bad. But I understand where they're coming because like maybe as a reseller, you're like, oh, nobody's going to buy this for me. And that is going to stop people from buying. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, I mean, like this could be tampered with, right? But you never know.
It's going to stop. It's going to stop people from buying from resellers, maybe, but I just think they're focused on the wrong thing. Like, how about you just get better bot protection on your website? Like,
yeah, these bots are so good nowadays, though.
Like, so you think being prehistoric and just taking the plastic wrap off is going to stop them? Like, it's not going to stop them.
It's unfortunate. People are just so bad, and it's not going to stop them. They're just going to still do it. And Facebook Marketplace,
it's really a government issue. Like, bots are outlawed in tickets. Like, it should be outlawed in everything.
Oh, there's no way you could bot a ticket.
You can, but it's illegal. Like, you can go to jail for it if you're caught. Whereas anything else is free game.
Yeah, like retail.
Yeah, like anything else is free game. Tickets are illegal. And unless that changes, nothing will ever change.
The thing I like about it is that they're trying, because though I really forgot, and like being a breaker and not like I still collect, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not really worried about grabbing a pre-release anymore because I know I'm just going to be ripping a bunch for release anyway. You know what I mean? So I sort of kind of get my fix, but I do feel bad for the collectors that actually
I mean,
want this and wait. Yeah, and wait.
us normies.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You guys are not normies. We're all the same thing, but it's just like you guys actually wait for it and you want to rip it and you just go there, you wait in queue and you just get cooked. You know what I mean? So it happened to me a million times. So I understand where they're going and they're trying, but I just don't think the plastic is gonna really do much.
I like the fucking raffle system, the run it, whatever they call it, whatever it is. I don't remember what they call it.
The
They do
yeah,
it for,
yeah, I know.
they do it for sneakers too, but
Yeah, the sneakers app does it, right?
no, what's it called? Whatever. It's you put in your email address, you make an account, and you get the email saying that you got it or not.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
I know
sneakers,
exactly.
but it's a different website. Tops
Yes.
uses it. Tops used it for Cosmic. I
Yes.
think that's probably the fairest thing. I mean, you could still bot that. Like, there's bots that make multiple accounts.
Right.
But I just think it's more fair than doing first come first serve.
Yeah, it's absolute chaos, especially like the cards have never been hotter. I can't imagine what it's like for sports. I cannot even think about what it's like for sports, right?
Well, I mean, this was on Megas for what, basketball?
For like
So
Tops
like
Chrome.
they don't seem to care about wrestling yet, but we'll see if it.
EQL, that's what it is. Thank
Yeah,
you.
EQL.
Yes,
There you go. Thank you.
that's exactly it.
And it's like EQL Run Fair or something.
Yeah. They do that for like exclusive Fanatics Fest stuff as well.
Yeah. They did it for like the Cactus Jacket Mania and stuff like that. But they don't seem to care about taking the shit off wrestling yet. So we'll see if it NBA stuff translates into other sports.
Yeah. I really truly think, I feel like I say it a lot. I sound like a broken record, but I really think that royalty, like, yes, was it the best product in the world? No. Did it open a door and really like open the floodgates to this market actually going out of control with different people coming into the space, right? Big buyers coming into the space. Now the big buyers have breaking companies. I mean, like the eyes are really getting on wrestling. We're getting cards selling for 5 digits, 6 digits. We're going to see the biggest wrestling card sale ever if it goes to someone willing to sell that card with the
So
John Cena.
you think that if royalty didn't come out and there was no Mania patches, that Austin Rock doesn't sell for 82,000?
I don't. I really, really don't. And
Okay.
I mean, listen, like, no. Would I say 100%? No. Would I say 50-50 because the Rock Black Prism? Yeah,
Already
that
did
had some.
126.
Yes, that had something to do with it. But they see, I think, a little bit more truth and more like real value to wrestling with royalty. And yes, is it 99% of the cards?
Is it
are
royalty or
worthless?
is it just the Mania patches?
No, we
There's
see
a difference.
the acetates are going to do well. The 1-of-1 triples are going to do well. The
Not
1-of-1 dual
not 5 figures.
no, not 5 figures. And is there going to be a card, a 1-of-1 dual patch auto that's going to do 5 figures? Probably, maybe, like ish. Like Stephanie did 10 on the booklets. The booklets did pretty well. And you got the liquid golds, liquid silvers. So yeah, I think royalty really did as much as we all, because listen, we're seeing the bulk trash. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're involved in and we're seeing. But realistically, you think about the liquid silvers, these booklets, the 1-of-1 booklets, the dual booklets, the mania patches, like this really brought up the market. And if the momentum swings to these really exclusive products, because that's what it is, like sports have these really exclusive products that go crazy, and it will just add value to Chrome and these other things. So I truly think that we're really in for a huge boom of wrestling cards, and it is thanks to royalty.
I don't know if I would thank royalty as a whole. I would
Not as a whole. Definitely not as a whole.
I would credit Mania patches to it, but I would also, I mean, I just think wrestling in general is just so big right now. Even though we think the storylines suck, it's still way bigger than it has been in a very long time. And
Definitely.
it's just cards in general. Like, it doesn't even matter the fucking topic at this point. Like, look at these stupid ass V cards. Like,
V-Friends?
yeah, whatever the fuck they're called. They go crazy and they're just made up stupid animals that no one gives a fuck about. Like,
Hey, be nice to the what is it, the Black Cat or the Fearless Wizard or something. It's crazy.
that's a monster hit.
It's crazy. But listen, Gary V, shout out Gary V, man.
Listen,
Shout out Gary V,
whatever, bro. Like
now think about this. Think about how crazy Disney collectors are. Now we're going into
but
V.
at least Disney like has some
For
like
sure.
history to it.
No, Disney is Disney, bro. You're a Disney
Don't
adult.
call me a fucking Disney adult, you piece of shit.
You're a Disney adult.
I like Disney, but I'm not a Disney adult. It's different. I don't wear the merch. I'm a WWE adult.
Are you getting married in Mickey ears?
Shut the fuck up. No. No. I did ask my fiance if I could just put Mickey ears on like a backwards hat so I could wear a hat, and she was like, "Fuck no." But
That's so great. Yeah, that is funny. We should really get into like you are like I'm not gonna say you're a Disney adult, but you're a Disney fan, and it's so odd that you don't collect this because I would say you're a decent amount. You know, like you're into Disney.
so I entered some breaks because my niece is a big Frozen fan. So I tried to get some Elsa cards for her. It didn't do too hot, and I just stopped. Like
Yeah.
I got some refractors for her, and I said, "Here you go," and that was it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just again like cards do have logic, and then they don't have logic. You could play devil's advocate for both sides of them. Like Woody. Oh, Woody's the biggest Disney character ever. Superfractor, Hannah Montana. Like, you know what I mean? So
See, but I think with Disney, like if you get the Woody that's signed by Tom Hanks, that's way different than
okay, who's bigger, Tom Hanks or The Rock?
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
No, he's not.
The Rock
Get
didn't
the
make
hell out of
Castaway.
here, bro. Get out of here.
The Rock didn't make Castaway.
Bro, The Rock
Rock
is way
wasn't
bigger than
Sully.
Tom Hanks, bro. Stop it. Who signs as Mickey
Have you
Mouse?
seen The Rock lately?
He's in
He's
Moana.
got no nipples in Moana.
I mean, that's Dwayne, baby. That's Big Dwayne. It's the boss, the final boss.
Some of the worst movies I've ever seen. There's no Tom
Wait,
Hanks.
listen, The Rock as an investment when Saudi Mania comes around, Rock Roman, gonna be nuts.
You really think he's gonna do his last match in Saudi Arabia?
Brother, I will bet everything that it's gonna be Rock Roman, Saudi Arabia. That paycheck is gonna be an unbelievable paycheck.
Speaking
And
how
go on, sorry.
How do you feel about Punk coming back and taking the title off Sammy in 9 days?
Again,
as a person who doesn't like Punk.
Yeah, I was gonna ask in chat, and we're also gonna start doing these wrestling segments. We'll probably do it at the end of the show, right? Let's talk a little bit about wrestling at the end of the show. This could be our segment for the week. We're gonna do it. But dude, like, I get the Punk stuff. I don't get the Sammy stuff. It seems like WWE panders to Punk in Chicago. Like they make it like Green Bay at the frozen tundra. Like
they didn't pander to Sammy and Saudi though.
Exactly my point. That that is just pandering, and they're seeing it as like. But then they don't pander to Javon Evans that one time in his hometown, and they put him on a dark match.
Yeah,
whatever it is. I mean, like they saw the opportunity. Maybe that Sami Zayn was a on the move call, like a in-ring call. Like I'm sure that could have been a thing. Like maybe the crowd was going so absolutely nuts that they knew that Cody was gonna drop the belt anyway or whatever.
I personally think this was planned for at least a month before it happened.
Really?
It was the only way to get the belt off Cody
and not make him look weak.
So that it could build for SummerSlam. I mean, could Cody have won and then CM Punk comes out at the end and taunts him? Yeah, but it's not as good as Punk taking Cody's title shot.
No, I think that was awesome. I think the Punk taking it off Sammy as a moment in itself, take all distractions away. It was a good moment. It was great for Chicago. It was cool. Yada yada yada. Punk, CM Punk, Chicago.
I just think it was a good way to build in more story for Punk and Cody, because they told you the day after Mania that Cody, that Punk might just magically get a title shot from out of the sky. They said it the day after, and that's exactly what happened. So I personally think that shit was planned the entire time. CM Punk went on a little vacation to rest up, get some. He wrestled for he wrestled for 2 fucking years straight. Like, he was wrestling on Raw, like, not even just PLEs, not even once a year, like fucking Roman Reigns. Like,
oh my god,
he was a full timer, and people comparing him to The Rock is crazy.
Bro, he took the biggest TRT smoothie ever. That dude is so pumped up on juice right now.
He does not even look. He didn't even look that big when he came back. He looked bigger like in gym photos, but when he came back, he looked like regular fucking Phil.
He looks huge, but no, good for him. Good for him.
Compared to when Orton and AJ Styles came back, he looks normal.
That's AJ Styles was blown up, bro.
Like, he looks normal.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the Punk thing could never really excite me. It's just like, sure, they did the thing with the Rollins and he was barely champion, but he was just a boring champion to me. Like, is it cool he has the cool belt? Sure.
You have personal heat with him, so it doesn't.
I do have personal heat with him, but it's just like, whatever. Like, I would love to see him. Like, his retirement tour is going to be very, very good. I think it's very, very soon. I really don't think he has much gas left in the tank.
I mean, he was pretty solid. Like, he wasn't gassed at all in that Sammy match.
No, but Sammy's a really, really good worker. And that's one thing I'll give Sammy.
I would say he has 2 years left.
Ish, yeah. Ish. Like,
and
coming up on SummerSlam.
You know what? If Punk didn't come back and, like, he really had a dispute with TKO and he was like, this is it, I would have been satisfied with the work he did over the last 3 years.
He did great work.
I would have said, okay, that's a career. Like, at least you ended it on your terms. You came back, you made it right, and that was it.
Yeah, he did it. He did it on his terms, and it was
good. Mark, it was a great moment. The fucking garage door coming up, like, we all knew it was coming, but it was fucking amazing.
Can I fantasy book?
Go ahead.
I mean, I think the music pops way more than a garage opening, dude. No? Just the static and the music going out of nowhere.
I like the anticipation build for the music. Like, you see him walking, like, he takes his time. It makes him feel more important. Fucking Roman Reigns' entrance is 40 minutes.
It's the guy. He's the OTC.
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
He's allowed to. He's allowed to. But now, let's get Dominic Mysterio in the mix. We see him as a babyface over at AAA. Yeah. Sort of, kind of, right? Like, he's just going to turn on. He's going to turn on over.
100% turning on Grande. Like, it's not even a question.
Yeah, but let's see Punk Dom. I feel like we've got cooked off Dom for the longest time now. He's lost momentum. AAA might be the best show in wrestling right now. Is that a crazy hot take?
Nah, I mean, I feel like it changes from, like, month to month sometimes. Well, before this new crop of NXT people, like, people were saying NXT was the best show, but AAA is pretty consistent. I just think because it's different and it showcases different stars and a different level of wrestling. Yeah. But, like, in a perfect world, Dom turns on Grande beats him for the title. Yeah. Dom wins Money in the Bank.
Yes, exactly.
And we get Dom and CM Punk down the line. But does CM
Very
Punk
fair.
Does CM Punk retain against Cody at SummerSlam, though? That's the question.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be, dude. Like, I don't see another way. I think Cody finally takes a little bit of a break. And Punk has, like, a solid, decent, like, he doesn't have that working man's title reign. Because whatever. Like, it was cool and all. Just not my cup of tea. It just makes things, like, a little watered down when you see so many title matches on Raws and stuff like that. But this is the more exclusive title, right?
Well, I think he was trying to prove a point that you can be
that he could wrestle every day.
You can be not that he could wrestle, that you can be a top guy and still wrestle on television, unlike his WrestleMania opponent.
Right.
It was a point being proven.
Yeah. And
When's
that's
the last time Roman fought on a TV show?
and that's so Punk fan of you to say it like that.
I mean, facts.
Sure, but whatever. We're gonna see. I'm excited for Triple Mania. I'm excited for SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam is gonna be super cool. We should do a SummerSlam preview. There you go. Wow. Yo, where'd you get that? Parking lot?
Yeah, parking lot.
Yo, that's sick. Let me get one of those.
We'll see Thursday.
There you go, Thursday. But that's going to be the end of the show. Shout out everybody that stopped by and listened to the pod. We really appreciate you. If you are coming on Thursday, we will be there hugging each other at booth 561. So if you want to get a hugging pic, you guys could definitely stop by, say what's up. We'll have the dual autos there. There you go. We'll have the dual autos there. We're definitely going to add these little wrestling segments in. I feel like it adds a little bit of something when you got to talk about it. But yeah, anything else or no?
No, I'll see you Thursday.
I will see you Thursday. All right. And now my mouse is dead, so I have to. I'm not a good producer. We got to pay a producer. You got to pay a producer. But all right. Appreciate all y'all stopping by. We'll see y'all
Love
later.
Island time, baby.
Love Island recap time. Hold on. Let me end the stream because my mouse is cooked, bro.